Why do I teach?
Why do I teach?
Oh, that's a loaded question.
Why I teach?
Oh my goodness, there are multiple reasons as to why I enjoy teaching.
I teach because I love children.
I think young people have a lot of potential.
I teach because I love to learn.
I teach because I want to be a positive force in my students' lives.
I teach for the relationships that grow out of this thing that we call school.
I teach because I gain true fulfillment in inspiring young students. I wanted to be the teacher that I needed when I was coming up.
The opportunity to impact a child's life in a meaningful and powerful way ignites my passion and energy for teaching.
A lot of people in my family actually went into teaching.
My own parents were educators.
I come from a family of teachers.
My aunt, my grandmother, my mother, my sister is a teacher. It's kind of in the blood.
I'm passionate about my students becoming independent thinkers.
I have a strong passion for teaching. I learn from my students students learn from me.
I teach for my kids. That's the whole reason I got into teaching. It's the reason I stay in teaching.
I was a reader. I liked learning, and it was something that's important to me, and that's why I became a teacher.
There is no greater love than to see a child become proficient in the area of communication.
It's that connection, the connection to the kids. And through the kids, there's a connection to the wider world and a connection to their lives. And through their lives, I guess there's a connection to the future.
One of the things I really love about teaching is I enjoy creating a learning environment that children want to come to, that feel comfortable.
I really care about young people, their opinions, trying to help them see value in their own futures and recognize that so much of what you do now impacts what you can do later.
Seeing them experience growth and success, and not only seeing them experience it, but experiencing that with them.
The lessons that we teach will always be with them.
When the students first get into first grade, they're just learning how to sound out words, but by the end of first grade, those students are able to pick up a book and read it fluently with confidence.
One day I was working as a substitute teacher, and a young lady, she was very limited in her vocabulary, and I'll never forget, although she couldn't communicate that well with me, she drew me a beautiful picture that said, "I love you." After that, I was hooked.
After having worked in several other occupations, I got a part-time job tutoring students at Pasadena High School and really felt like I was making a difference.
I teach to inspire and to make a difference.
I've always wanted to make a difference in the lives of other people, especially little people.
I want to make a difference in the world by equipping students with some essential tools that will enable them to fully maximize their talents, their imagination, their skills, their character.
One of my favorite things about teaching is those interpersonal relationships and lasting relationships that you have with the students and trying to foster their kind of love of learning, maybe for the first time.
My job as a teacher is to lead my students to make certain discoveries.
I love those aha moments when students get a concept and they can apply it.
I love the aha moments when students realize that math is logical and it makes sense.
When you have those kids right on the edge, and they don't quite understand it yet, but then they do, and their eyes light up, and you can just see that it changes something in them.
And I teach because it's always forcing me to reevaluate and reflect on what I do, not only in the classroom, but in my own life.
I enjoy teaching because it gives me an opportunity to inspire students every day.
Every day is a new day. We're nurses and we're behavioralists and we're disciplinarians and we're friends.
The relationships that I have been able to build are literally lifelong. So there are many students that I still see today. I've attended weddings, I've been to births of children, I've been to graduations.
You spend so much time in the classroom, it's really a home away from home.
I worry about them when they're here, I worry about them when they're not here.
Kids are my inspiration.
What I hope to do as a teacher is to give them a passion for learning because I believe that their possibilities will be limitless.
It's a privilege to get an opportunity to potentially change the world one student at a time.
If I can convey knowledge to young students in a way that makes sense to them, in a way that they can use it in their own lives, then I've done my job.
I've been doing this for 27 years this is, and I still believe this is the best job in the world.
I can honestly say that I love my job.
I love teaching.
I love coming to work every day.
I couldn't imagine doing anything else.
So that's why I love teaching.
Those are the reasons why I teach.
So that's why I teach.
That is why I teach.